go. What's poppin'? Holla back once more. Seed back at you. It's the Joburg issue. You know how it is. Your boy Chapster Holla Bezak. Hanging out at Bows Club. Yeah, man. Zoo Lake, there's Rose Bank as well here, man. Hanging out with one of the hottest creatives in Joburg. His name is Daniel. And you know how it is. We're ballin'. What's poppin', Dany?
What's up?
Are you good?
I'm Daniel Edwards. I'm a multimedia designer. I'm 21 and I'm from Greenside. That's my place.
Yeah. So you've been living in Joburg for how long now?
21 years.
Yeah. Wow. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. It's my whole life.
Yeah.
And it is my life.
Yeah.
Joburg is my life.
Yeah. And your experiences in Joburg, what would you...
I mean, I've never really ran into like those bad stories you hear, but I have been part of a couple. It's just, I kind of try to stay under the radar.
Yeah.
And just get by. I mean, I don't have any war stories really.
Yeah.
Couple phones getting taken, but nothing to cry about.
Yeah.
This is life.
So tell us about being a creative. I mean, if you're a creative in Joburg, what are the goods, bads, or how does it feel? How is it like being a hard creative or being in the creative industry, especially here in Joburg?
Yeah, I mean, being a creative in Joburg is interesting because you have to be kind of raw if you want to keep up with the city. You have to understand.
Fast pace.
You have to understand that fast pace. You have to like be able to level with everyone else because people don't like people who hide behind themselves. Try to be quite open here, quite friendly, but at the same time a bit aggressive. There's that raw confidence that comes out in this city. You kind of, it's the scary thing that doesn't help it, that people just want to take shit. It's like, and that's nice. Like you have this hunger, and it's kind of makes you grow stronger as an artist and as a person.
Why creative? Why multimedia? Why design? Why this is?
My whole life has been art. My dad's a fine artist and a lecturer now. My mom's an interior designer. My brother's a filmmaker, and it's just my whole family is key towards making stuff and kind of prettying up the world. Like a world you think is becoming quite ugly. It's just about creating work and trying to not spread a vision but just an idea and your thoughts in a way that isn't intellectual and full of yourself, but something more real.
Background, education, before you got to where you are. I mean, obviously you went through some education institutions, primary school, high school, tertiary.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been in Greenside. I went to Green Park, nursery school, then Greenside Primary, Greenside High, which was pretty gangster. And then I went to UJ, which is just up the road here. So everything is pretty much localized. I like this area. I like the vibe here. I like the people.
Take us through from UJ. What happened? You graduated. Tell us what happened after UJ.
Well, I mean, I've kind of started working while studying, and I worked for SL magazine for a bit. Kind of in their last years. I mean, I don't know if SL might have a rejuvenation, but at the moment it's just kind of quieting down. But I mean, I got my diploma, just trying to freelance, trying to create my own work. But I mean, I think the strongest stuff I've made has been stuff for varsity because they're very open projects. It's like I've been allowed to make work I like, not just work I have to do. And also because I don't care too much for due dates, kind of try to push the envelope and the due date at the same time.
So you like pushing the boundaries. You don't like the whole client do this.
I struggle with clients because they want it on a certain day and they want it their way, and it's like I don't want to be cocky with them and say oh, but this is better, but like you almost have to sometimes, because bad design is just all over the place. Like people need to recognize.
Tell me about that. What is good or what is bad design?
I mean, I think it's completely subjective. I mean, I think there can be an underlining objective rule where people just know it's good design, or good art, or good work, or good film, or whatever. But I mean, the problem is there are too many people who like stuff that isn't well crafted, you know, well thought out, and it's about that process of making things. If you're technically skilled in your art form, you should be a good enough artist. But if you just like painting cats, you know, it becomes a bit of a problem. Like you have to know what you're doing and know what you're trying to say to make good art.
Cool, man. Spare time. What kind of music do you listen to?
Music, it's like